What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here. Today we're taking a look at the Tangem hardware wallet 2.0. Now, if you caught my other video with this guy right here, the original Tangem hardware wallet, this one updated the concerns a lot of you guys actually had, and that does involve a seed phrase. So with the 2.0, if you choose, you can also get a seed phrase downloaded when you create your wallet. So when you first receive your Tangem hardware wallet, it will have these seals on the side. Mine are obviously taken off here, but some people were telling me that they actually had them already broken. And what this does is you're anti-tamper proof. Supposedly they got a support message, I don't know, just out of nowhere, claiming that it was due to shipping damage. I don't know what the issue is there. I would contact support if this happens to you. When it comes to a Ledger wallet or anything, I would not recommend using that wallet. But with these Tangem hardware wallets, I'm actually going to show you how you can tell if they were tampered with or not. So I'm going to pull these off. Mine was 100% fine. I had to rip everything off individually. It was totally sealed in my case. So now we're going to do a little comparison. This is the original Tangem hardware wallet. It has a nice little design and everything on it, but the new 2.0 ones, they don't have any design at all, and it's really hard to actually focus on. They're pure black and they say Tangem, and on the other side they kind of have the card number and whatnot on them. But other than that, like I said, the 2.0 does have the option when you set it up to actually get a seed phrase. So that's something a lot of you guys really wanted to know about. And you got to keep in mind, everyone's used to the seed phrase, but what's going on here is you do not have to worry about your phone getting hacked. So many people, that was their major issue there, because obviously a phone is an unsecure device. So if you have a Ledger, you know, something like this or something, you got to keep in mind how crypto and everything works. It's all about the private keys. And whether you're using a Ledger, this is a Ledger right here, private keys are in this device. You got to plug it in order to send crypto. It's the exact same thing with these cards. The cards hold the private keys for your crypto, and these are supposed to be life proof and pretty much indestructible. If you caught my first video, I threw this in water for 5 minutes or so. I ran it over the truck. I seen another guy in a video actually shoot his with a gun and put a hole right through it, and it still worked. You could still sync it up. You could still tap it onto your phone and send your crypto. It still worked 100%. So these are supposed to withstand a lot more life-proof type of events, where an electronical device would obviously just short out or something like that, and you'd have to restore it. Or your seed phrase, you can get a picture of your seed phrase. Someone hacks your computer and sees it from across the world. They could just import that and steal all your crypto. With these, you need to physically use your card, and no one can steal that from you. Now, I will have links to the 2.0. I don't think you can get this original one anymore. This is the newest, latest one. And there's also a Kaspa edition coming very, very soon. I think we're around 1 month or so, and it's based on the 2.0. So everything you see in here will be exactly how the Kaspa edition does work, except it's going to have kind of Kaspa designs and logos and everything all across the card. So it's going to be a kind of a nice, cool thing. And it sucks because I can't really focus on that pure black stuff. So now, kind of how I mentioned earlier on how you can tell if this card is tampered with or not, we're going to jump into here and kind of set it up. But first I want to scan this one just to show you what happens if it was already previously set up. So you got to go into your phone here, and you do got to turn on your NFC contactless payments type of stuff here. So I'm going to click that on. Kind of hard to see through the camera. There you go. So that is on. And now I'm going to scan my card. So this one is already set up. So if yours was tampered with, set up on someone else's device or something, if you scan it, this is what will pop up. It should ask for a password at that point, because again, your keys are all tied up to the card itself as well as the password you set. So you need both things to restore them and all sorts of stuff, send your crypto, whatever. So if you get a password like that, that means that thing is tampered with. So now I'm going to attempt to scan this latest wallet right here on my phone. So I'm just going to hit scan now. I'm going to place it on top here. It did the check mark, and now you can see it says generate new wallet, other options. It didn't ask for a password or anything because this was not set up. Now, if it did ask for a password, that means somebody already set it up. So maybe check this step here. Also, later on, just like a Ledger and stuff, you can just generate new private keys as well, and it'll wipe everything that was on these cards previously. So right now you can see create wallet or other options. What I'm going to do here, if you want the seed phrase, you go to other options, and now you can see generate seed phrase. And then a seed phrase will obviously pop up on your screen here, and then write them down. So I'm going to generate that, write them down, and then we'll come back because I don't want you guys to see my seed phrase. Okay, so I got my seed phrase all set up now, and then it asked me 3 random ones just to kind of verify that you wrote it down right. Now we're in the backup wallet stage, and this is where it's going to back up all your private keys between all the cards so that you can use any card at any time depending what your needs and stuff are. But obviously you keep one out in your wallet or something, and then you put the other 2 locked away in some type of safe. So now we got to do the backup process. So we click backup here. Now it's going to say add a backup card. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just going to grab another card out of the box here, set it down, and then just kind of scan it here. So I'm going to place this on top, and now it's scanning it. It's asking me here, another wallet has already been created on the card. Do you want to reset it and use the card for the new wallet? Yes, because I kind of screwed that one up in the first time, because when I hit it, instead of actually saying create a seed phrase, I went and skipped that on this card here. So don't worry about it. This is fine. It is resetting that card from what I originally started here to add the other backups without a seed phrase. So now we create it with the seed phrase, and it's actually wiping it out and adding this to my backup card. So there we go. Now we're going to add a backup card, connect your phone and do it. So now it's going to scan it. Done. And now we're going to finalize the backup here. Continue. And there we go. So now we got all this. We got to protect, personalize, restore, continue, create access code. So now we're going to create the actual code here so that when you scan it, it will go to that code placement and be done. Just like we saw with the original one there when you already have it set up. You scan it and it goes straight to asking you for your access code. Okay, so then I added my second card. I set my access card. Now it's asking you for the original card again. So now I'm going to scan that, and this should end everything. So we're waiting our 15 seconds here, and this final scan should open up your wallet, and then you can begin getting your receiving addresses, mining to it, sending crypto to it, and all that other good stuff. 2, 1, 0. 0. There we go. Check mark. We're up to the moon. So backup card 1. Never mind. I guess we got to go through all our backup cards again. So cancel that. We are not done yet. So this is my primary card. Now I got to put up my backup 1 card here. So we're going to do that. Bam. Scan card 1. Oh, was that not card 1? Is that card 2? I don't know which one that is. Oh, there we go. It's in the wrong spot. Ready to scan. Put it down. Why am I getting an error? Maybe I got my cards mixed up. Let's try this card now. Too many cards here. All right, so now we're going to go to this card. I think that was my wrong card maybe. Put it down. Scan. Scan. It's kind of hard to do with one hand here. Go. Engage. There we go. Taking off. Scanning. Scanning, 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 and then it's asking to scan again. Now, if I could just hold it, it'd be easier. I should go get my tripod for this. Oh, you do have to be smarter than the wallets here. It's asking me for card 1470. I got to put the right card in. And now it's asking for card 1496, which is my 3rd and final card. Success. We now have moons. Everything is set up. Now continue to my wallet. So now we're actually in our wallet. We can manage our tokens. We have Chia. We have Raven Coin. We got Octa.Space. We got Pac-Man. If you set it up by doing it manually, you can connect it like you would through RPCs accounts and stuff like that, or chain IDs and contracts. So you have a lot of options here for a lot of those proof of work coins. So we're just going to add a coin like, say, Octa.Space here. So I'm going to go to manage. I'm going to hit the little icon up here and type in Octa. Octa, T-A. There's Octa.Space. I'm just going to click that, put it down. Come on. Let's go. It's not working for me. There we go. Turn it on, and then save changes. So now I have an Octa.Space wallet address. If I click on this, we can see my address right here, which is OX068826, and it ends in E26. I'm going to kind of remember E26 because now these wallets can talk to each other within the same app. So maybe you have your wife, so you got family ones, each one have your own. You can all use the same app to access them as long as you obviously have your card for your private keys and then the access code. So now we can see that this ends in E26. I'm going to load up this wallet, bring up the app and show you that it's actually a different wallet address because these are two separate wallets and two different sets of private keys. Okay, so now I loaded up my original wallet. If I scroll all the way down here, we can see we got ETC POW, Ethereum Classic, there's Pac-Man, and then here is Octa.Space. And we check out the wallet. It ends in B97, not E26 or E something, whatever it was. So in fact, a different wallet by simply loading that one on instead. So now I have both of these wallets set up here. And as I mentioned earlier about how we first do this to see if it's set up here, I'll just double check this. Watch, you go to scan card, we'll go on it and kind of scan it, and it should ask for our access code at this point because it's all set up, where originally it would have asked to generate a wallet and everything, and now it's being a pain again because it's so much easier. Oh, that time it worked no problem, but see, it's asking for our access card. So here everything is set up. All right guys, there we have it. That pretty much wraps up this video. I did set this up. Both wallets will work on the same app, like I said, for your family. So now that we have a seed phrase and everything on the Tangem 2.0, there isn't really an excuse for you not to get one unless you like to lose your crypto or possibly get hacked. Thank you for checking out this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.